Welcome to the channel, Pain in the Patoot here. It's here. It's upon us. The countdown to the August 2024 promised wipe, which is, as you can see right now, this is version of 14.9. It'll be version 15. But they did promise early August for the wipe. Doesn't mean they can't change it, but they did promise it. And usually, why I say it's a countdown to the wipe, typically they start doing um, pre-wipe events for before the wipe. So how many events? Don't know. How long the events are going to occur or keep running? I don't know. But this everybody thinks that this is a signal. This is the start of the pre-wipe. So what is it? Well, a couple of things in your character. Your skills. You will be able to level your skills faster now. So whatever you're doing, you'll see the rates going up significantly when you're doing them. So let's just see here, 8.81, and I'm going to go into the hideout and go in. And if I run over here and start the workout, but look at that, see how much those numbers down at the bottom there. I've got to keep focusing on my workout. I'm going to break something here in a second. So you see there that the numbers were quite significant there. On my character, if I go back here, remember it was 8.81. It's already jumped up to 33.81 just by going into the hideout and pumping a bit of iron. And the endurance is the other thing, and it has jumped up by 275. This is increased by 625. My health is suddenly hitting elite level. So that's the one gift that they've given you. And then the other gift in the hideout is if you have something in the hideout that you have not been able to increase to max level, you can now do it for the price of just some beer bottles. So here, my intelligence center is currently at 2 to go up to 3. If I had 3 bottles of beer, I could jump to another level on my intelligence center. Same for solar power. I could acquire solar power so that I'm not burning through fuel as quick. Again, it requires 3 beers. The problem is right now, because everybody is doing this, the Pevco beer, well, right now I could get one for 750,000 rubles, and that's still not enough. I would need more. But the price was up to over 3 million, so it's gone down because more people are finding the bottles and selling them on the flea market. But once I have 3 bottles, I could update the thing. So what would I do? Fuel consumption cut by 50% there. And then intelligence, there is a third, there are some more things that I can construct here. The problem is most of the stuff I'll be able to construct here will take several hours, more than several hours, more than likely. So there's potentially only a limited amount of time left before the wipe, and so if I'm having to take 18 or 20 hours to craft something, I might not be able to do too much. So I'm not going to spend a lot of money just buying the beer bottles. You can get them by killing the bosses. They carry them, and you might find them in the game, but they're not increasing the number or percentage of spawning rate. So this is a pre-wipe event, and that's what it is. It's a number of events leading up to the actual wipe. I don't know if it's considered a reward or a punishment or a I'm sorry that we're about to wipe your account, because if you've never gone through wipe before, you're going to Log in one day and it will show that you have a huge update or a fairly big update and release 15, and you'll have to up or download it and install it. And your account will be back to day one. You'll have nothing other than what is given to you by your package. So I am running, yes, I'm running the top package now, so I'll get a certain amount of gear from that. And yeah, that's what's left to occur. So pre-wipe, typically there's a number of events. Now this skills leveling and the Pebco beer, whatever it is, the hideout, that's two at one time. So people are trying to determine when the wipe's going to be. Um, some think it's going to be Thursday because they've often um, wiped on Thursday. So the weekend's coming up. People are saying the weekend. Well, I can't remember. I've been playing this game since 2017. I don't remember many wipes happening on a weekend. I think there was one. The problem is there's always issues when they do a wipe, and they don't necessarily want their staff to have to work the weekends because that's what's going to happen if they do a wipe on a Friday. They have before done wipes on Thursdays. That at least gives them Friday to try to get things to a position where they can take the weekend off. Uh, maybe you could do a Sunday because then you have the whole coming week. But how soon the wipe is, it's definitely coming, probably 7 to 10 days. Um, I think it won't be this Thursday. I think it will be a week Thursday. Now that's a little bit later than early August because that will be late August. And I don't know if that follows in their plan, but it possibly could. But what we'll be able to tell is tomorrow. So this is Monday, the 12th of August. Every day that this is the only event, like if tomorrow they come and they've got a brand new event, then they're on an accelerated schedule to do the wipe. If tomorrow the event is still the same one with the Pebco beer and the skills ranking up, then it could be longer because the previous times in the wipes they'll do an event, they'll let it run at least a couple of days, then they'll do another event, let it run a couple of days. They have previously done an event and let it run for a week. So what we're in right now is this is one of the biggest gaps between wipes. The wipe to go to 14, whatever, to this 15 is been the longest they've ever had before between wipes. So there's that to consider. Also, they had that little bugaboo last week where somebody pushed the button and wiped out a bunch of people's accounts. So they said they were just testing something, but that could have signified that they are closer to um, being ready for the wipe. So we'll see if you check tomorrow with the streamers that are on and there's a brand new event, then it's possible they could wipe it as early as this Thursday. My money is on next Thursday. Sorry. Um, but what you can see, so they've done this. Often, what they'll do is the traders. I've got all my traders maxed except for this guy. They'll open up all the traders. So what they're doing with this pre-wipe stuff is trying to give people who potentially are way behind in the game a chance to get a taste of what they're missing. I'm only at level 40 right now, but I've managed to get all the except for Ragman. So Ragman, I still need to get him up to have to go level 42, so I'd have to go up. So if I log in like tomorrow and Ragman is at master level, uh, that's something that I would expect to see from these guys. They've done that before, which is open up all the traders to their master level, and that is to give again new players that are lower who haven't managed to get even close to this level, and we're going to be their progress is going to be reset by the wipe. Give them a taste of seeing all the stuff that you can get from Peacekeeper, for example, at master level. You need to be at master level. If I just look at that, here's the master level stuff. So all this stuff has been added to the game, or gets added to the game when you have reached this level, level 4. So now in the pre-wipe, if they pre-wipe and they open up the traders to everybody, then everybody will have access to all this gear, which they currently cannot get when they're not at level. They're not at master level. So that's one of the things they do. The other thing that they do, which is really good, is they will basically got the the flea market here. So what they do is you'll come in and you'll look at, say, for example, M80 rounds are currently 4. You'll log in and M80 rounds would be $1. You'll see here that just going down here, so you'll see that this carbine, an M4 carbine, is 690 US dollars. You'll log in and it'll be $2. So what they do is they totally kill the pricing. Again, the whole point of that, like this thing is $8,723. You'll come in and it'll be $50 or something like that. Their intent is to, again, allow people who have not been able to get to this level to experience some of these other guns. So if you've not had Peacekeeper to the master level, you can't get access to a lot of this stuff. They'll um, put the pricing down to nothing. So even if you don't have a lot of cash, you'll be able to buy some of these things at, $10, $20, something like that, which is really good. They want to give you a taste of what it's like to be able to be a Chad. So even there, now this Ragman is only level 3. I would see more armor if I was a little bit further along, but you'll be able to buy and for a reasonable price and put on the top armor, the top vest, um, the top rig, the top body armor, the top helmet, the top face shield. You're going to be able to buy everything for next to nothing. So that's another thing that they typically do as a pre-wipe event. And they do other things like they put the bosses on all the maps all the time, 100% spawn rate on all the maps. They put raiders on every map 100% of the time. So they do stuff like that. So that's where we're questioning how long we have before the actual wipe, because we don't know. We don't know for sure. The only indication that we get, because BSG won't say until like the day before the wipe or the night of the wipe, but what we use is these how long these pre-wipe events go on and how many there are. So again, they started an event on Monday. If there's a new event on Tuesday and a new event on Wednesday, they could wipe the game on Thursday. Again, I'm thinking it's next week. That's just my guess, but yeah, that's what this video is about. Just to talk about the pre-wipe. Um, I guess what you could do if you wanted to is, um, the thing is, you're going to get what's going to happen is when the wipe comes, and they kill that flea market, the flea market, um, or the market with the traders. Um, Once they kill the pricing, so when this drops down to like 400 rubles, then your stash is worth nothing. Um, so if you have stuff that you don't think you're going to use in the next week and a half, sell it. Get some money, and then you can, like, I have these body armors. If they're only if they're only like level, uh, now they're level 5, so that's not bad. That's a good example. But if we go down to something else, So here, like this here with this is only level 4. So really, with the uh, wipe coming, and I don't know how much more I'm going to play, really, sell that stuff off. So if I pull out all the stuff here out of this, because this is only level 4, now if I can get better plates, I would just go buy the plates. But again, the plates will be cheap as nothing. So if I want to keep this carrier, what I could do is just go here and then pull the plates out of it, and hopefully I'll be able to buy better plates when the prices crash. So I'll do this and get rid of the level 4 plates, and potentially buy level 5 or 6 plates when they come available. They might even be available to me now. I haven't really checked. Or just straight um, sell these carriers, because I can more than likely get something better for them. So like that. What is this? That's only level 4 plating, so I can get rid of those and that. But really now, because there's so little time left to the wipe, it, you know, why not get rid of some of the stuff and potentially have the money to buy something better at a cheaper price. So in Peacekeeper, what I'd like to do is go down here to the, I think it's the Osprey. There it is. So this guy here, his plates are level 5. So that's a much better thing. It's going right now. It's a trading item. But it, sorry, buy. There we go. So I need 3 of these SASs. But once they kill the pricing on the flea with the trade, or on the traders, it kills off the pricing on the flea, so the flea market crashes, and what happens is you have just a free for all kind of thing. So right now you want to try to be building up your cash somewhat, because if they follow normal processes and they drop the pricing on everything, then so I got one of these cards left. I'll grab one of those guns. Why not? Because again, it's close to the wipe. So do I have enough for something like that? How about you? Nope. Nope. But right now you can, if you're comfortable with it, I guess you could say, is start selling off some of your goodies in anticipation. So I'm going to do that. A couple of fleers, do that. And just do all this stuff. But what I'm doing is, okay. What I'm doing is I'm just trying to free up my cash so that I'm going to have it if they crash the flea market. If they don't crash the flea market, then I've sold a bunch of stuff for, see, look at that, 45 million bucks, rubles. It was previously just 750. So I should have snapped up the 750 and thrown it back up on the flea market, although I wouldn't have been able to do that. You can't do that. But anyways, right now, because they are going to be wiping, and if they go through their normal process, they're going to crash the flea market and make everything worthless. So my point is, this is I could sell this right now for 91,000. If they crash the flea market, then that will be worth nothing. It'll go down from right now, I could sell it for 91,000. It will go down to it'll be worth nothing. I won't be able to sell it to. I'll get like maybe $1,000 for it or something like that. So again, the wipe is close by. If you're don't mind a little bit of risk, sell off some of your stuff and get some cash in hand, so that if and when they cancel or crash the flea market, you can take advantage of it. Okay, so that's it. The wipe is on its way. Before, everybody was saying, I don't know when the wipe's going to be. Now we're starting to count down the days and hours to the actual wipe, because by introducing a pre-wipe, if they are true to form, they will they're starting the countdown to the wipe, and it'll be coming, like I said, 7 to 10 days. Okay, thanks.